Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slapp. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Pat McGrath Love Collection. This is brand new from Pat McGrath for 2023. She is starting off the year with a bang, so I was very excited to get my hands on a couple of things from this collection, so I'm just going to get into it. But if you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slapp family. And without further ado, guys, here is the video. I did a poll and asked you guys what you wanted to see, and the resounding, very strong opinion was that the matte palette was what you guys wanted, so I picked that up. I also picked up the one I wanted, which was the liquid eyeshadow in the kind of maroony, what they call, I think, a reddish brown. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to read you guys some of the blurb, show you some packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. She says it is a romantic, rapturous and ravishing collection celebrating the ultimate iconic inspiration, love. She came out with lots of things for this love collection. She came out with 3 different 6-pan palettes in the cardboard packaging. She also came out with a FetishEYES long wear liquid eyeshadow, her first ever liquid eyeshadow. This came in 7 shades ranging from olive and gold to pearly pinks. The eyeshadow palettes are $65 US, £62, and the liquid eyeshadows are $29 US and £26. So I got the matte eyeshadow palette. That is called Velvet Liaison. It says, full, truly, mattely and deeply in love with sublimely saturated colour and a velvety soft finish. Pat's one and only matte eyeshadow palette, Mothership Velvet Liaison, unites 6 singularly sensational, petal soft, cool and warm nudes that flatter every skin tone. As I was getting the matte eyeshadow, and I also wanted to try this anyway, the liquid eyeshadow would actually work really well with this, potentially. I got the shade Smoldering Seduction, which they say is a sienna bronze, a luminous sienna bronze, with a luxuriously lightweight, high impact formula that delivers ultra creamy, crease proof wear for up to 10 hours. Ultra blendable, crease proof, smudge resistant, 6.1 mils and 0.2 fluid ounces. I'm going to show you guys the packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. those are the swatches on. I've got lots of thoughts on them. First up, the liquid eyeshadow is exactly what I wanted from a liquid eyeshadow. It's what I've been looking for the last like 4 or 5 years since I discovered Twig. It's kind of what I've been wanting from the Lisa Eldridge ones, even though I do like those. The Zora, when I first tried it, I really just didn't want it to have a silver glitter in it. I wanted it to have a warmer glitter in it, which is why I liked Viola, because Viola had a slightly warmer undertone to it and it was a bit more flattering for my skin tone, but it's a lot more purple than the Twig and the Zora as well, whereas this one from Pat McGrath, the Smouldering Seduction, is perfect. It's like Twig, but it's got a bit more of a lift to it. It's a bit more vibrant. It's got a bit more like of a brilliance to it, but the actual glitters are like purple, gold and like bronze, so it's actually very, very flattering for my skin tone. So far, my favorite shade of all of the ones I have on my arm in terms of liquid eyeshadows, so very pleased with that. In terms of this eyeshadow palette, I absolutely love the shades. I was actually a bit uncertain when I saw them, when I opened the palette and I saw them. I just thought, oh, maybe this is a bit boring, maybe I should have got something with a bit of shimmery sparkle in it, because I do like a bit of shimmer and sparkle. But actually the shadows are really, really nice. I think the dark brown is really great, a nice grounding, neutrally shaded, slightly cooler toned dark brown, nudie pink, which is very soft, very flattering on my skin tone as well. It didn't look like it would be, but really works nicely on my skin tone. I can really see it working on fairer skin tones and medium skin tones as well. Really nice shade. The maroon is always welcome. The plum is Pat McGrath, of course, as a plum. The brown is a really nice bright brown that would work really well on so many skin tones, so I can see why she's done that. And the beige is a light shade for me, but I think if you're creating something that would work for everyone, you've got to have that in. And also does help if you want to create that 60s look, or you want to create a negative eye or a base shade, and you need something a bit lighter. So I'm actually really impressed with these. I don't know how I'm going to wear them. I think I'm just going to wear them quite in a basic, boring way. And I think I'm going to use them both. I'm going to use them as a base for the eyeshadow, the liquid eyeshadow, all swatched beautifully. The actual formulation of the mattes was like a dream. I'm sure you saw when I swatched them, they literally just glided on my arm. It was just like whew, a swoop of silky gorgeousness. These are really great mattes, really smooth, really soft, really pigmented, just glide on. Very, very nice. I think the packaging of both is really, really nice. I like the liquid eyeshadow palette, liquid eyeshadow packaging. It's probably the jazziest liquid eyeshadow packaging I've seen. And I love that it's got like her little eye logo on it. It's quite fancy and funky considering that the price is so affordable. I absolutely love this packaging, and the same as the cardboard for the liquid eyeshadow. It's just a really cool illustration, a really cool print. It's a heart with doves and bows and cushioning and roses and gold, and it's just really nice. It is cardboard with a magnetic close, a really big mirror as well. So much to like. I'm feeling this so far. So first up, I'm just going to show you guys what this pinkish one looks like, because it's really, really nice on my wrist and I want to see what it looks like on my eye. I like that, it's got a really nice softness to it. It blends out with a blending brush so well, it diffuses so nicely. I think these are going to make really great base shades for crazy things I want to do. It's nice and warm, but it's still a nice brown. So next up, I'm going to use the liquid eyeshadow on top of both of these and see how it sits. Not just on top of matte shadows, but also on top of different shades as well. I really like this mauvier side, and I really like this brown bronzy side as well. I think this is a really nice richening brown, and this is such a nice warm brown. It's got a really nice tone to it, and I think if I actually did neutralize my lids and just put that on, it would be such a nice shade to wear on its own. All of these are really nice. I haven't used that one. I'll put a bit on the corner of my thing just to see. It does brighten actually. So I'm going to now put on the liquid eyeshadow and see how that sits on top of everything else. The dry down on that does feel quite quick. I can feel it drying down already. And it does look a lot more natural like this. So that's it kind of diffused out a bit more subtly, and that's it worn a little bit more thick, but both kind of diffused out anyway. Really, really nice. Just going to put a little bit more of the liquid on this side so they look a bit more even. Guys, I just wanted to show you this gorgeous liquid eyeshadow because it wasn't really showing in the camera. I just really, really like it. It just sits so prettily. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I really like the mattes as well. So far, very good, Pat. So guys, that is it. That is my finished look. That is the brand new Pat McGrath Love Collection. The matte one, I'm really looking forward to trying it out a bit more. I think I could play with it a bit more. I was a bit tame with it, but I do think this is a really nice palette. Is it worth £63? I think it's probably, what, £10 each eyeshadow, which isn't that bad. I think these could be a bit bigger. There's quite a lot of space in the pan. They're not the smallest ones she's ever done, but I always hate so much negative space. It's like this could be filled, but I do think she's done a really good job. I love the hues of these. The shades of these are really, really nice, really different, really rich, and it's the kind of the most jazzy, exciting, fresh thing from Pat for a long time, and it's very rare for her to give us like these kind of neutrals in a warm and a cool medley of warm and cool, and not just give us like pinks and plums and, you know, the same stuff. So I think this is actually really interesting, really different. I do really think it will flatter a lot of skin tones, which is why it might be a real contender for this year. Really, really good product. I like this as well. Really nice and brightening, really lifting. I think it's just as nice as the Lisa Eldridge ones. Definitely feels a bit more hydrating than my Stila. And I definitely prefer the undertones of this compared to the Lisa Eldridge one. Just looking in the mirror whilst I was applying my mascara at this liquid eyeshadow, it's got a really nice softness to it. It feels like I've put on a cream, metallic-y, satiny eyeshadow, and it looks really, really nice, really natural. It doesn't look over the top, it doesn't feel dry, it doesn't look patchy. It just looks really, really good. It catches the light in such a nice way. So I'm actually really impressed with both of these products. I think they're both really, really nice. I love the variation in the matte eyeshadow palette, but I also really like this liquid. I think it's finally the liquid eyeshadow shade I've been looking for and waiting for, and it feels like it was worth the wait for £26. Not bad at all. So I'm really happy with both of these. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying anything? Will you be trying anything? Do you have anything? Do you like the look of anything? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slapp family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next.